Hello and welcome to the live. Say hello if you're there. Just do a little hashtag replay if you're watching it on replay as well. Now, a very warm welcome. Last weekend, we launched YogaScape at Alton Towers at the 10-year anniversary for FitJam, and it was just absolutely incredible. For me, it was like a dream come true. Like YogaScape is something that I've always wanted to share with more people because it's really, really helped my members so much. And then to be up there on stage presenting at FitJam on the big stage in the state room was just phenomenal. And we got some incredible feedback. And ever since then, we've already had 13 instructors sign up to become YogaScape instructors. But I've also had a lot of questions about YogaScape. What is YogaScape? Who's it for? Why might I want to teach it? So I'm going to go through all of that with you today. But if you've got any questions in the meantime, please just pop them in the chat box. And even if you're watching this on the replay, I'll still get the notifications. Pop them in the chat box and I can come in and answer them. Or alternatively, if you go to the website, yogascape.co.uk, if you go on there, there's a little chat box at the bottom, or not a chat box, basically a little form that you can pop your details in, and we will organise a call with you just to give you a call and answer any questions you might have, or just message me, basically. All right, so what is YogaScape, first of all? Now, YogaScape is a yoga style class carefully choreographed to the music. And it follows a certain journey and a certain progression throughout the class, if you like, that really, really helps you get in tune with what you're actually doing, to escape the everyday stressors, to be more mindful about what you're doing, feel calmer, and it improves your flexibility, your mobility, your core strength, and your balance. That's the whole idea behind it anyway. And over the weeks, you can watch your progression. Like by week 4 and 5, you can see and feel yourself doing things that you weren't able to do. Certain balances, certain flows that now you know them, you can really, really get into them. Or maybe actually you come to YogaScape class because it is the only place that you can switch off. Now, I always found that when I went to yoga classes, my mind would be drifting. Like holding a pose is great, and some people will absolutely love the traditional style, but I needed something to music. I needed something to help me switch off. So when I created YogaScape, I kind of created something that for people like me, for busy people who really struggled to switch off. And I shared it with my members and they absolutely loved it. And it was just what they needed. And I've had so many people say, I've never, ever clicked with yoga before, but YogaScape is just something else. I just find that for the first time ever, I'm actually able to switch off and do something that is really, really showing my body some kindness. It really is a beautiful class. So who is it for? It is for really busy people who actually struggle to relax, who struggle to switch off, who need to come away from their daily life and just escape the stresses of daily life. Possibly people who are, probably people who are doing high energy classes. So maybe a lot of cardio, and maybe they're doing a lot of dance-based classes, or maybe they're runners, or maybe they do a lot of strength training, but they're always kind of leaving that almost holistic mobility side to the side and prioritizing everything else. So it's for those kind of people, for the busybodies that just need to be practicing more flexibility, some more mobility. It's for people who want to see their progression, who want to actually see and feel themselves getting stronger in their core, improving their balance, and improving their flexibility and mobility so they can continue to do everything else outside of these classes. So continue to do the running, the high energy classes, the dance, the racing around after the kids, whatever, with minimizing injuries, and know that there's this safe place to come to, YogaScape, where you can just switch off. So that's who it's for. And of course, I'm not saying that if you really, really enjoy traditional yoga, this isn't for you. In fact, this is for you too, because this is something totally different. And actually, if you teach traditional yoga, this is almost like another string to your bow. This is something else, something a little bit different to help you connect with different clients too, and something that you can really tap into. So that's what YogaScape is. There is a certain format that we follow as well. So every class, it follows the same format. So you'll start with your sun cells warm up, we'll go into the build, we'll do some strength, some balance, and then there's a track almost per muscle group to stretch your muscles out. So we begin standing, and as the class progresses, we come down to the ground. So it's about capturing everyone as they're busybodying around their day, getting everyone to focus, getting everyone into a flow, and then gradually bring everyone down. So by the end of the class, you just feel more calm, more focused, and feel so much better in both your mind and your body. So how can you become an instructor? Anyone here already a YogaScape instructor or training to be a YogaScape instructor? Pop in the comments. I'd love to know. Honestly, it's been just so amazing. As you can tell, I can't even get my words out. It's just been so amazing to see everyone signing up, and also to be getting some really nice feedback already from the releases that we've got on there. So what we do is we'll do a release every quarter, and it's not like other programs where you have to buy the release or buy back releases. You're just going to get access to everything. So as soon as you become a YogaScape instructor, you can access any release. You can go back to past ones. You can do the current one. We'll do a launch every quarter where the new one will come out, and we'll all come together, have a little chat about what makes this one so special and the angle that you want to teach it at. So we're here to support you as YogaScape instructors too. We want you to get the most out of being a YogaScape instructor. We want you to share the love of YogaScape and share that with your members as well. So why would you want to be a YogaScape instructor? Well, firstly, it's all done for you, choreography. You've got the video to learn. You've got the music to download. You've got the choreography notes there. You've got the training there. We talk you through how to teach an effective class. You can go back to that whenever you like. We provide marketing materials to help you, help you market your YogaScape classes. So essentially, we've done all the hard work. All you've got to do is learn it. It's going to save you so much time, so much stress, and so much aggro. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you can offer a class to your high energy clients. So it might be something that really complements what you're already doing, or if you already teach a yoga style class, again, it's something a little bit different. So it's going to add to your bank of classes. It's just going to give you that extra string to your bow. And you can teach it any way you like. So I found that when lockdown hit, I taught a lot of brands that didn't, I'm not going to go like naming names, but that didn't allow me to teach online. And I had to teach in a gym that had that license. So I was really, really restricted. I could barely teach it anywhere. I couldn't teach it online. I could only teach in these particular gyms, and some of the gyms were getting rid of the licenses. So I was really stuck. And this is kind of where I started to build YogaScape as well, because I wanted to continue teaching that kind of class. So I took the best parts of what I'd learned in my past training from different brands, teaching yoga style classes or yoga style to music, what my members need and what I really loved, and then created YogaScape around it. But it is a class that you can teach anywhere. We use royalty-free music, so you can do it like the gym or your leisure center doesn't need a license. You can do it absolutely anywhere you like. You can teach it online, live and on demand. You can do it in village halls. You can do it in gyms, leisure centers. You can teach this class wherever. I feel very strongly about the fact that you should be able to teach wherever you want without any restrictions or without having to worry about it. It's a great class if you want to work on member retention, because like I said before, members are going to see themselves really, really progressing, see themselves doing things that they couldn't do in the first week. And it's the most rewarding feeling ever. So if retention is something that's stressing you out, this is a really, really nice class that just keeps people coming back, not just for their progression, but actually for how it makes everybody feel, how it makes you feel at the end. And then finally, or maybe there's so many more pros to being a YogaScape instructor, but we really care. We want to build a community, a YogaScape community, a YogaScape family where we are all helping each other flourish as YogaScape instructors. And as I said before, we just want you to get the most out of this as possible. And we also want you to just get on with being able to teach it. So our training isn't like formal training. There are a few prerequisites, which I'll go over in just a second. Nothing too complicated, and we're trying to keep this as open as possible, but we just want you to get on with doing your job, which is helping people feel amazing in their mind and body and making a difference. So we're not going to make it hard. We're going to make it as easy as we possibly can. Now, to become a YogaScape instructor, here's what you need. And I'm just gonna, give me 1 second, because my laptop has just said low battery. 1 second, now the plug's there. All right, there we go. I'm back. So the prerequisites, this is what you need. 2 options with this. A level 2 exercise to music or equivalent. We basically want to know that you've been through training, you can teach a safe and effective class, and a yoga or yoga style qualification. So that's route number 1. Route number 2 is exercise to music level 2 or some sort of equivalent. If you haven't got that, please message us, because like I said, we're not trying to say, no, you can't do this. If we can get you in to be a YogaScape instructor so you can start sharing this program and get on with teaching, then we will. We want to help you. So yeah, your ETM or some sort of equivalent, plus sending in just a little video of you teaching a class. And that can be you online teaching a class. You can do a recording of you in your home teaching a class. We just want to see you teaching a class. Or you can do it in a gym or a facility teaching a live class. It's completely up to you. Like I said, we're trying to help you, and we will help you get the most out of this possible. So the training videos, they're going to tell you all about the YogaScape brand, all the kind of the do's and don'ts, the layout of a class, and where to find everything. That's all you need. We just want you getting teaching right away. So as soon as you sign up to YogaScape instructor training, and by the way, don't forget there's a discount code on temporarily just to celebrate the fact that we've launched. So 25% off using the code EB25. That ends next weekend. So please make sure that you get on that as soon as possible. So as soon as you sign up, you get access to the training platform right away. Straight away, you can get on with it. You can get the latest release on there. So you get the video. You'll see me, I do like a little blurb just talking all about it, what makes this release a little bit different. You get the music, you get the choreography notes, and you get the training manual so you can get started. And that is so that if you need to send an assessment video, you can learn that release, and then you can send us in your assessment video on that release. As soon as you've sent in your ETM, so you can upload it on there, or you've messaged us to send in an equivalent, and you've done your assessment video, or if you're already a yoga instructor or you teach a yoga style class, you don't need to send an assessment video in. You can just upload those two certificates. We can approve your account, and then boom, you get access to absolutely everything. You'll also be asked to join the Facebook group where we'll just be helping each other, spreading the YogaScape love, sharing different ideas, supporting one another with our classes. How does that sound? Do you have any questions on anything that I've said? If you do, please pop it in the chat box. Please pop it in the comments. Hey, Kath. And please pop it in the comments. And I really hope that I've covered everything, but chances are you might have one question. And remember, no question is a silly question. If you've got a question, just let me know. Pop it in the chat box either now, message me, or if you're watching this on replay, pop it in there then. But I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all the lovely instructors that are going through their training right now. Thank you so much. I can't wait for you to be officially part of the family. And also thank you to everyone for your lovely feedback, and to everyone who's made this possible. It really is a dream come true, and we really want this to be something amazing that you could take anywhere with you. Originally trained way back in the 80s, but haven't taught for a long time. I recently updated my PT ETM qualifications, including fitness Pilates, with a view to starting again when I retire in a couple of years. This sounds like something that'd be good for my target audience. I'd have to be able to teach online. My only issue, it's not recommended that I do inverted poses. Okay. I mean, I think the best thing to do is just have a little chat to us with the inverted poses. So like the downward facing dog, they're in the warm up. There might be something we can do. I think the best thing is to, if you message us, Rona, we can try and understand your situation a little bit better. And sometimes And I always found this in like my past teaching. Sometimes it isn't always about us having to do every single move. You know, if you can effectively coach your clients, your members into a move, then you don't necessarily have to be doing the moves yourself. So if you have, a legitimate reason, you've got a medical condition where actually doing inverted poses just isn't right for you, just be really clear with your clients. This is what we're going to be doing. I'm just going to coach you through that little part, and that's fine. It's all about being able to communicate that. So yeah, and we can help you through that. So don't worry, don't let that put you off or anything. As long as it's safe to teach, you've had the A-OK from the GP to be able to teach the classes, I don't see why you couldn't coach your clients through the inverted moves. Okay, well, any other questions, please do let us know. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side. So what you want to do now is you want to head over to yogascape.co.uk, click Become an Instructor, sign up, and just put the code in EB25. Get your 25% off and come and join the family. But any concerns, you know that my name's Lorna. I'm here for you. There's also Laura, who's on the team. Laura is my right-hand gal. And if you pop in your details at the bottom, she will give you a call and answer any questions that you have about the program, or you can message me directly. You can also email us, hello@yogascape.co.uk, and we've also got Tech Will on board. So we're here just to help. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Great, Rona. Sounds like a plan. Brilliant. Anyway, enjoy your Saturday, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you on the YogaScape family soon, hopefully. Bye. Have a great day.